Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Obviously if you're watching this as a new video, it's probably New Year's Eve. I'm going to be uploading this on New Year's Eve. Actually tomorrow is my family's Christmas gathering. We were going to have it on Christmas Eve, but the weather was incredibly cold and I have family coming in from 90 miles away and 100 miles away, so we just decided to move it to the following Saturday. Hope you're all having a wonderful New Year's Eve. Maybe you'll be staying up till midnight. I don't know if I'll make it to midnight, depending on how much I eat. I might fall asleep due to food coma at some point prior to midnight. So I wanted to talk about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX and what I think of cryptocurrency as a whole. So Sam Bankman-Fried is this 27-year-old liberal kind of hippie guy who ran the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange called FTX. And FTX had a sister company called Amalgamated Research, and FTX had its own cryptocurrency called FTC, its own Bitcoin, you might say. And what was happening was FTX was just moving money back and forth between it and Amalgamated Research, which, by the way, was run by Bankman-Fried's girlfriend, and just kind of shuffling money back and forth, so they had all this income coming in, and so they had all this profit, quote-unquote, and then they were getting people to bring in more money, and what they were doing with the new money was they were investing in beach houses in the Bahamas, where they were, I think, having like weird sex parties going on and such. I mean, it was not good stuff. And they were also donating huge amounts of money to the Democratic Party and other liberal causes. Basically, it was a deck of cards waiting to crumble. It was a house of cards waiting to crumble, is what I should say. So, some of the members of the left have been a little bit hesitant to go after Bankman-Fried because he engaged in what is something called effective altruism. Altruism is where I give money to a charitable organization like, say, my church, or a charitable organization like, say, Wounded Warrior Project, out of the actual kindness of my heart. What effective altruism is where I'm doing nefarious deeds and I'm doing good things with the money. For example, if I started making methamphetamine, which I could because I farm, I would easily be able to get anhydrous ammonia, one of the necessary ingredients in crystal meth, and all I would need is to do some research and get some other stuff like acetaminophen and such, and I can start making crystal meth. And if I started making crystal meth and gave all the money that I made from that crystal meth to my church, hey, I'm making illegal drugs, but I'm giving the money to Jesus, okay? So the God the Son and God the Holy Spirit and God the Father, they're oh, sorry. They're benefiting from it in the end. It doesn't work that way, you can't have the ends justify the means. So Sam Bankman-Fried was giving all this money also to liberal causes like the Democratic Party and all these other different liberal political action groups. And so because he was helping the Democrats and helping the leftists, so we're like, well, he did a lot of good things with the money. So we don't really know how we feel about this. So what do I think of cryptocurrency? Well, a lot of the anti-crypto people will say, well, cryptocurrency isn't based on anything. It's just, you're just paying for things with meaningless code that's floating out there in the ether of the internet. Well, there's no real backing to our actual currency either. Ever since we went off the gold standard, our money has been just as meaningless. Here I have $200 bills. Now this $100 bill, if you can read it, it says right below my finger, for motion picture use only. Or for motion picture copy money, it says. And on the back, it says motion picture use only. It says, in copy we trust. Now here's an actual $100 bill. It says, the United States of America. It says, in God we trust. But in terms of actual backing, these $200 bills are identical. Alright, this thing, which is the real one, has no more backing than this. Yet why is it that I can actually buy things with this? The reason is because we have come together and decided that we are all going to put value in this piece of paper. We've just decided upon that. So there's no actual backing to it, just like with crypto. Yet why is everyone so willing to accept this, but they're all hesitant of crypto? Because crypto's new. Now some will say, well, okay, then that means our money system has the same problems as cryptocurrencies, and so, or I should say, cryptocurrencies has all the problems of our current money supply with nothing good about it on top of it. All the drawbacks with none of the gains. But I don't think that's a reason not to trust it. I think it actually is a reason to trust it because we're already putting our faith into something that is ostensibly the same. Will actual gold, will actual investments in tangible things like farmland, like housing, always be better investments than investing in crypto? Yeah. But that doesn't mean that crypto, I don't think, is the way of the future. I think it could be, because the buying power of this bill right here is dependent on how much of them are floating around in the economy. Whereas with cryptocurrency, as long as it's a cryptocurrency where there is a set volume of cryptocurrency that can exist at any one point in time, it has some sustainable value. Obviously, if there's no cap on how much cryptocurrency can exist at any one point in time, yeah, it's the same problem as this, where you can just inflate the crap out of it and make it meaningless. So, do I think there's a future in cryptocurrency? Yes. Is it stable right now? No, but I think as more people, I think if people view it, as a long-term investment that one day will be sustainable, it could be. It could be one day sustainable. As long as you don't start dumping all your money into crypto, which I don't recommend that you do. But if you want to put a little bit in there and then say, okay, when crypto catches on, I have that money there. I think that would be a great thing. I would like to invest in crypto. I haven't done so yet, but it is certainly something that I want to do in the future. So that's where I am. That's where I am on this sort of stuff. I will try to keep making videos. I got a lot of other stuff going on, so making videos isn't top priority right now. But I haven't forgotten about you guys, and I hope to be making more videos in the future. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, as they would say in Germany, Fröhlich Weihnachten und ein gutes neues Jahr. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, and I'll see you in 2023. Bye.